Question 26, 2/5 add a half. Now, when you're adding or subtracting fractions with different denominators, you need to get a common denominator first. So I always write them as a column method, one on top of the other, and then I can change the denominators at the side. So a common denominator for 5 and 2, well, you can't just double 2 to get 5, that doesn't work. You can't just triple 2 to get 5, that doesn't work either. So this is one where we're going to have to change both denominators. Change both denominators, you can just times them together to get a common denominator. So 2 times 5 is 10. That means 10 will be a common denominator for both. To get from 5 to 10, we're doubling it. So we need to double the 2 on top as well. 2 times 2 is 4, so that becomes 4/10. And to get from 2 to 10, we're timesing by 5. So we need to times the 1 by 5 on top as well, which gives us 1 times 5 is 5. So we've now got two new but equivalent fractions. So 4/10 is equivalent to 2/5. You cross out the 2/5, you don't need it anymore. 5/10 is equivalent to a half. Cross out the half, you don't need it anymore. So what we're actually dealing with is 4/10 plus 5/10. Now we have basically got two fractions with a common denominator, we can just add them together. So because the common denominator is tenths, the denominator in our answer is also going to be tenths. So 4 apples add 5 apples is 9 apples. 4 oranges add 5 oranges is 9 oranges. So 4/10 add 5/10 is 9/10. Final answer is 9/10. You could be asked what that would be as a percentage. So whilst we're on there, 9/10 would be 90%. That could also be acceptable. And you could even get asked what it is as decimal. 9/10, 0.9. But probably best, unless you're asked to change it, to stick with a fraction. So correct fraction answer is 9/10.